し、やるか。なんかすぐ無駄な時間が過ぎてきてる。まあいいわ。これ初めてやるんだよね。よいしょ。さあ、ヴァンパイア。好きですね。ニューゲーム。ほう。ノーマルでやろうか。ほう多くの命を奪うほど難易度を低下します。だってそうですよ。立ちをスローか。長いね。
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
ほう。なんか普通にいい感じの始まり方したけど。
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. No. This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
Over there! One of those vermin. There's one of them.
No, please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Tricky bastards. Kill that thing! Over there!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast!
Let's see how it likes a bit of...
Sorry.
It's on to us!
No, please, stop!
Burn it!
Who are you?
No!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here. I had better remain here until nightfall.
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
何がしたの？死体。人間じゃなくて人間か。どうなんだ？これ入ってるか？いるか？時計だ。
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
そういう条件なんだ。条件っていうか、そういうことだよ。
That's impossible.
死んだよ。人の金属奪うのかしら。下から物を奪うのはダメだよね。警察チェックしてんだ。わかんない。
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as gold.
Who goes there?
A prayer for the summoned by warring song. A child born from darkness must the extent of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
シリンク。近所の越崎。杉だ。仏さん。委員会したりとか埋まっちゃってる。規制中。
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
グミかこれ。恩人だよね。血まみれの日記帳。10月15日。眠れないベッキーは一晩中咳をしていて、高熱に浮かされていた。朝大きな音を聞いた。海岸の地面に大きな穴を掘るのに男たちが機械を持ってきた。機械のシャベルのようなものだった。あの男たちに頼れば仕事をもらえるんだろうか。ベッキーには薬が必要だ。10月16日。機械のシャベルの男たちと話した。ロンドン中で集団墓地を掘っているそうだ。なんだかの安全対策だろう。新しい疫病が流行っているんだろうか。インフルエンザが戻ってきたか。仕事はもらえなかった。ベッキーは昨夜少し眠れたようだ。長ブーツなんだっけこれ。工場は閉まっていて、この辺りはもう仕事がない。12月19日、ロンドンに食べ物と薬を探しに行ってきた。電車は走っていない。テムズを渡って戻ってくるのに丸一日かかってしまった。ベッキーは少し良くなっているように見えてるか。スープを作ってあげた。飲んだ。ブラックマーケットで注射器何本かと睡眠薬何錠か見つかったが、薬は見つからなかった。もうお金がない。明日、ベンブローク病院に行ってみるべきだろうか。でも遠すぎるし。妻は長い間、一人にしておくのは心配だ。10月19日。 ベッキーは食事の数時間後に食べたものを吐き出した。とても弱っていて私は泣いてしまう。ベッキーは夜に外から声がすると言っている。肉を食べたいというが、そんなのどこで探せばいいんだろうか。明日泥棒から見るために家にバリケードをしよう。10月21日、機械のショベルの男たちは集団墓地を掘るのをやめた。昨夜叫び声が聞こえたが、まるであの男たちが襲われるようだった。もうここで何隻かの船が宙や大きな穴に死体を投げ入れているだけだ。匂いはひどいものだ。先週この家を出ておくべきだったが、だがベッキーが家を出るからに死んだ方がいいと嫌な笑顔で言った。なぜベッキーはこんなに私を苦しめるんだ。10月22日、ベッキーは私に襲いかかった。階段から私に飛びかけて噛みつこうとした。私はベッキーを叩かなければならなかったが、ベッキーは叩き返してきた。殴るって言いたいんでしょ、これ。私は2階に行って寝室に閉じこもった。ベッキーはまだ廊下から叫んだり、何かにブツブツ言っているようだ。って言っていたものだ。自分の妻から見るためにこれを使わなければ。あ、さっき死んでたのがあれなんだね。ベッキーなんだね。10月23日に全く眠れなかった。ベッキーは一晩中私の助けを呼び、中に入れてほしいと懇願しながら扉を引っかき続けている。だが私は怖くて開けられなかった。今私は彼女の死を待っている。そう長くはかからないだろう。すぐに終わらせてくれるよう神に祈っている。10月24日。今朝とてもお腹が空いて下に降りてみた。ベッキーがダウンの近くの膝掛け椅子に座っていた。犬のように息を切らして見向きもせず私を見ていた。部屋を歩く私を目で追うだけだった。ベッキーの悲しげな顔に銃口を向けたが何の反応もなかった。私は引き金に引けなかった。私は部屋に戻った。10月25日、家は墓のように静寂だ。雑音はもう聞こえない。ベッキーが死んだ。許してくれ。おっと、間違えた。許してくれ、我が妻よ。君を助けられなかった。すぐそばに行くから。はあはあ、これは主人公誰だ。
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only. This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who takes blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
進化。ほう。はい。とりあえずこれが必須なのね。スーパージー。500回復。自動回復なのね、あくまで。コスト225、15、ほうほう。オートファジー。パッシブ。ヴァンパイアはその血を持つ力通常または大ダメージの治癒や肉体神経、骨の回復などに使います。このヴァンパイアの能力が時間とともに強力になり、不注意なヴァンパイアハンターを驚かせることに受け合いです。 我々はヴァンパイアを不滅の存在と考えていれば、彼らの自然な回復を阻害できれば思ったより倒しやすいよ。これがないからヴァンパイア不死身ってことだよな。攻撃スキルがあるのでスキル選択肢をアップデートしましょう。黒ブラッドスペア、シャドウミスト、血が消費されるってこと？ブラッドスピア、攻撃、ヴァンパイアは自らの血を出し、それをやるように投げます。この力はチャージに時間がかかります。中距離から遠距離でとても強力です。近接で行うヴァンパイアはとても強力な超自然の道具です。吸血鬼の攻撃がされなければ全て駆逐するとき。ヴァンパイアの技の1個ってことだよね。シャドウミスト、攻撃、ヴァンパイアが力を集中して獲物の周囲を取り巻き、短い時間の後爆破する影を形作ります。この型は針のように生きた槍で針のもの全てに損傷を与えます。ヴァンパイアは離れた場所から敵の能力を一つでこの能力を使います。道具ならば我々に挑戦できると彼らは考えているが、誰も影を倒すことができないからね。こうね、黒攻撃、定常な人間の爪の代わりに黒のようにヴァンパイア生まれながらの捕食者と大自然からのいくつかの激闘を現れます。これらの自然の武器は組織をいとも簡単に引き裂き、敵の動脈を貫くのにとても便利です。黒を使う金の上には人間が違ったものに見えるだろうな。滑らかで柔らかい肉みたいにね。はい、ありがとうございます。ブラッドスピア。あなたたちはすべてに来て3つの小さな家に作る別の能力して大気と試し現象を選手しています。連邦の敵に関する大きなエレメント、この重要なしに2年4分の1はあれだとはあ。燃費が良くなるって話ね、基本的には。燃費が良くなって大ダメージを与えれる。逆にこっちは燃費っていうかダメージが減るが、火力が上がると。はい。実行なんで能力保存しましょう。身体の状態。何もねえよね、こっちこういうの。ブラッドの上限。これ血はあるの今。ないね。戦闘中にバイトからブラッドの吸収量が増加します。バイト攻撃。ハードバイティング。ファーストジェネレーション。ほう。ミュージック。物ってことだ。アルティメット。アビス。スターで見てていいちょっと。強固。ヴァンパイアは獲物の血に力を集中してその場で彼らの動きを無防衛します。動けないものが殺しやすいよね。実証。強固しろ。制御の長さ。強これ。ブラッドバリア。ダメージに苦しむことを恐れるヴァンパイアはハーゲネスの能力をかけています。この能力はヴァンパイアを直接的に言うのかな。保護者は残念ながら敵に使われることは防げません。私が傷つけることができる。ただし私を捕まえられたらね。なんでこんなさ、すごいの。タクティカル、バネ。一般に死んでヴァンパイアが姿を消されるというのは誤解です。どちらかというと彼らは血によって移動速度を大幅にさせるとき、人の目には彼らは思い通りに姿を消さないように見えるのです。正しく使えばヴァンパイアの心の状態でこの能力は攻撃にも防御になります。真に獲物を使うのは簡単すぎるよ。彼らを走らせると本当とつまらないね。バネ、手足に血液をしてターゲットが下げた場合は自動的に吸血します。バネ。両足に血液を収集させ、着地時の衝撃を高め、周囲にダメージを与えます。シャドウベイ。影の衣っていう。影はヴァンパイアを身を隠すのに助け、慣れていないものにとって不可視状態にはその代わりヴァンパイアのために動くと称されます。空になると彼らの頭に新人いいことを教えて誰が動くものみたいなことから撃つんだ。何撃つんです。いいから撃つんだよ。 ステルス技術ってことやな。アルティメットレイジ。いくつの能力がヴァンパイアスを恐れること強力です。レイジはその一つ。ヴァンパイアは自制を失い、内なる獣が彼らに汚れていくことを持つんです。獣が自身をターゲットともとにテレポートされ、荒れ狂う劇場で敵を打ち進めます。この暗い施設でこのアビリティは頻繁に使うことができません。どうなこうかな、これ。アビス。敵の足のアビス、いくつからの能力でヴァンパイアの強力な能力がです。ヴァンパイアですら恐れるほど強力です。アビスはその一つ。ヴァンパイアは精神を収集させ、最も暗く、純粋な姿の影を紹介します。これらの影はまるでネズミと戯れる猫のようにヴァンパイアの獲物を捕らえ、遊びます。少し経つと影は獲物を打ちつつ突き刺します。この暗い設定で、この相手は頻繁に使うことができません。強力なヴァンパイアでさえこの闇の茨に捉えられることを恐れる。ブラッドコールドローン。ヴァンパイアは彼らの力を一体のターゲットに集め、犠牲者の血を沸騰させます。このプロセスを通じてヴァンパイアは自動回復を行い、ターゲットの血の一部を吸収します。ヴァンパイアは数秒後に獲物を回復する。体内の損傷を受けた血球を残しますか。これらの血球はターゲットの体に影響を与え続け、少し経つと爆発を起こします。爆風はターゲット周囲の全ての生物に影響します。この暗い性質でやるならある。
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong.
また夜が来た。私は今ロンドンにいる。イーストエンドの港の近くのどこだと思う？どこかだと思う？この辺りのことは知らない。私にはわかんない。ここで誰かが人を殺しているというだけだ。殺人を犯している。彼らは惨殺し、血を飲んでいる。彼らを犯人と同じように姿するため、私には同じことが起こったということ。かわいそうなメアリー、私の哀れな妹。血の後を追って答えを見つけなければならない。まずは私がいない間にここで何が起きたのか情報を集めるかもしれない。そして私はこの世に合わせた犯人を見つけ出し、私はこの姿に変えた犯人を北の海岸に到達する。
To the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
あれ
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
It's locked, all right.
Clever fucking beasts!
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
Die, vermin!
Back home.
never knew I had. This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
感染症のため隔離中です。現地の保健所、私は持っているの隔離検定や情報を持ったの従業員、カードを変えた破損また罰金が課せられます。
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I can't believe I'm doing this. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone?
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir...
Yes?
No funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire! Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Say it's a vampire? Present yourself!
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get... Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Boys get what's coming to them.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
There is no one in sight. This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked, all right. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
cold. There's nothing here. Bloody monster!
しいなこれ。結構いいゲームいいゲーム。
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I need a drink, I'm so As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. No, I had a drink outside tonight already.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Not again. William, please stop.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William, please. Stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar.
Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Not now!
It's locked, all right.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. I'm to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody... It's locked. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. walls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage. Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
As for me,
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
To clear Dr. Tippett's name must be the decision of Dr. Swansea. You can't take matters into your own hands.
I respect Dr. Swansea's authority and management, but he's no idea what happens here on a daily basis. I did what I had to do.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the
I
same
cannot
mass
enter.
grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Good evening, sir.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Fear and disgust.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood. So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, good.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Don't worry, sir. I'll be back in a few minutes. Call me if you need me, okay?
Oh, 嘘でしょ。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。 か。アプリケーションエラーは聞いてねえんだわ。しかない。今日はもうこれで終わるか。それでキリがいいし終われってことだ。